When the boys get their hands on this bike, there's gonna be no bike left. All right, guys, so I'm super excited. This has been long awaited for me. We are unboxing the Tutio Soleil 1. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, looking at the box here, it's pretty heavy duty, honestly, and that's something they were working on. I think they actually, not so much recalled, but they stopped selling these because they went back and actually started working on a few things. I think they improved the foot pegs, and they also improved the packaging, which was an issue that a lot of people had with the earlier models. So as you'll see in a minute, this thing is gonna be pretty well packaged, at least I hope so. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Oh. Looks like one of these foam panels is full of a couple goodies here. Looks like we got a fender, we got a rear fender, instruction manual. This thing looks beat up, man. Oh, sick. So this is like one of those little bar pads, which is nice. Some bolts. Finally, we got our charger.
So I was starting to realize that it might be a smart idea to get this bike unboxed as quickly as possible. There was a shadow looming over us, and I realized that it was getting dark, meaning that if I did not unbox this bike fast enough, we were going to miss one of the best sunsets you have ever seen. And I was not about to let that happen. So it was my job to get this bike unboxed and assembled as quickly as possible so we can do our first test ride of this bike during golden hour.
Sure you.
Now, of course, before we put this bike to the test, we gotta go over it. This is a 48 volt 2000 watt mini moto, which is nothing crazy on the power scale, but considering how small it is, it's definitely gonna move this bike. We have these massive motorcycle brakes with these thick motorcycle rims, which, as you'll see later in this video, may or may not give this bike some incredible stopping power. We have a programmable far driver controller. We have this massive 48 tooth sprocket, which should give this bike some great torque off the line, front and rear suspension, which we'll be putting to the test later in this video, some nice motorcycle foot pegs, and then finally we have this nice heavy duty kickstand. How they were able to fit all of these amazing features in such a budget bike, I have no idea, but we're gonna go ahead and test this bike out, go for our first ride. Before we do it, go ahead, hit that like button, leave a nice comment down below, most importantly subscribe, and let's get it.
All right, guys, so we just went over this thing looking to go for our first test ride. Like I said, I didn't put the fenders on this thing yet just because I don't want to miss the sunset that is over that hill. Anyways, yeah, let's get on this thing. I got my handlebars all set up and everything, so we're feeling good. Okay, size-wise, not so bad. We'll go over that later in this video. Turn it on. Looks like we're already in the miles per hour setting. And I think I'm going to go through the speed modes first. So this is speed mode 1. And we're going to go ahead and test this out. Okay. Not all too exciting. It says we're going 12 miles per hour. So we are going up a hill. I'd like to mention that, but not too impressive. We're going to bump it up to speed mode 2. Small improvement here, but not quite what we're looking for. And I also would like to test these out on flat ground, but as of going up this hill, it's looking like we're only going about 11 miles per hour in speed mode 2, which is pretty lackluster. Speed mode 3, big jump. I was hoping it would be a big jump because if it wasn't, that would be really lame because there's only 3 speed modes on this bike as far as I know. So, oh yeah, that's not bad. We're going 20 miles per hour right now. This is a pretty steep hill, and I'm a pretty big boy. This thing is nimble. Yeah, it's got a sort of short wheelbase, which I'm starting to notice right off the bat, which is like, it can definitely be flicked around very easily. Coming into this clearing here, now we're going a little downhill, and this thing is really, oh my gosh, whoa, whoa. Okay, so I definitely saw this coming up here. Can you believe that? Dude, holy. New bike. I can't wait to test this thing more, but look at this. Okay, first impressions. Not bad, Tutio, not bad. Although we haven't really ripped this thing enough to Hold on, let's see. Whew. I'm not super good with this yet. Whew. All right, so today is a good day. I'm hoping my Insta360 camera is picking up that all of that down there. So far we're not really unleashing this thing because it's been mostly uphill, but I'm hoping when we get to a downhill section in just a moment, we're gonna be flying. Dude, we're doing like 38. And this thing handles it. It seriously does handle it. Like you'd expect such a small bike to be really squirrely, you know, at these sort of speeds, but it's handling it with no issues. And actually, I feel like it could do more, like a lot more. Wow. I mean, this bike, the view, there's so much like stimulation going on right now. Okay, so it seems like it's limited at 37 miles per hour because it feels like it's cutting off. So that might be the programmable far driver controller just limiting it by default. It's limited and it feels like it can go faster and it feels like it should go faster. Because the combination of these brakes, which by the way, I don't know if I'm stressing enough how, look at these. Oh yeah, just locks up the rear wheel, like nothing. The acceleration's decent. We gotta watch out for cars here because that's how we die. But acceleration is not bad. And I'm gonna give credit to that 32 tooth sprocket. That's probably where it's coming from. Okay, so best part, I'm gonna be going fishing with some of the boys tomorrow. We're going fishing that way, down there. There's a lake. You can probably see it on my GoPro. And when the boys get their hands on this bike, there's gonna be no bike left.
Yeah. I don't gotta do that. Oh shit.
Wait, Logan, how tall are you?
I'm 5'13".
He's 5'13".
No, I'm 5'7".
5'7". Yeah, this is like a good 5'7" person bike. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, now we're locked in. Take it for a little spinneroo. I'm gonna grab my stuff and then whip out. So, don't crash. I just gave the bike to probably the most ADHD person that I've ever met, and he's gonna whip it around for a few minutes. So let's hope it doesn't come back in pieces. Like I said, when the boys get a hold of this bike, oh geez. I don't know if there's gonna be any bike left. By the way, please subscribe. I'm putting my bike on the line. What do you think?
Bro, this is tough. Bro, I like this.
Bro, for a little dude, bro, like,
I want this.
you want one?
I want one.
Okay. 400,000 views. I'll get him one of these bikes.
Let's go. Oh yeah, subscribe, bro. This shit's tough.
All right, so what are we gonna do?
We're gonna get 2 people on this.
We're gonna put 2 people on this. We gotta catch up with our friends, so this is pretty much the only way we're gonna do it because we've been out here for like 10 minutes. If you were wondering, can you fit 2 people on the Tudio Solio 1? I have no idea. This is gonna be my first attempt. All right, let's try this. Hold on, how are we gonna make this work? I'm gonna get all the way up and then put your feet on the, holy shit. All right, we gotta put up the kickstand, All right, guys, this might be a first ever in history. So let's see it. Woo!
Are we good?
Oh my God.
Oh, we're good.
Oh my God. But it's like comfortable with 2 people. Are you comfortable?
I'm good. I have room too.
No, I'm chilling. It's like the smallest, but also the roomiest bike.
Yeah.
Bro, where are these little joke masters?
Bro.
Dude, this is a good place to get your tire popped. Lovely to see you again, my friend. Dude, it's so clear.
So thanks to my new bike, we were able to get back to the main group. I was actually super surprised that we were able to get 2 people on this bike, but anyways, we had a great day fishing, caught a couple bass, and we even got busted. But even though I was having a blast swimming in the river and catching fish, I knew that there was still one more thing that we needed to do with the Tudio Solio 1.
All right, guys, so we unboxed this thing. We took it down the mountain. We took this thing fishing. I had a few of my buddies test this thing out. They loved it. Great reviews all around. And me personally, this is the best thing that I've ever personally unboxed. It's not the best bike that I've ever ridden, but in terms of bikes that I've personally been able to unbox and just have like brand new, it really is like the favorite bike of mine. And I've done quite a few unboxings on this channel, especially in the last 2 months. This tops all of them. So this is definitely a bike that I'm going to be keeping. I would hate to lie to you guys and say that, oh, this bike is awesome, this and that, but I'm really lying to you guys. I'm absolutely not. I really do think that this bike is excellent for the money. Oh shoot, I gotta sit down. Anyways, I mean, the suspension is like superb. It's what you might expect on any just normal, like maybe Honda pit bike or something like that. Suspension is excellent. It can hold a lot of weight, but even if you don't weigh that much, it still just feels great, you know, coupled with these big off-road wheels, and you have these excellent brakes which just stop this bike super well. Deceleration is half of the equation, which is something that you got to keep in mind with these bikes. I actually can't believe that they were able to fit this much stuff on an electric motorcycle for only $1,300. It really blows my mind, and it kind of comes to show like how far these bikes have come, especially in the last few years. Now I just want to do a little size comparison because with shoes, I'm over 6'3", so this is kind of a big guy review of this bike. And it probably looks ridiculous, but I have to say it's comfortable. It's very comfortable. There's nice padding on the very back of the seat, so you know my butt doesn't hurt. My knees, I'm mostly legs, by the way. I probably have the legs of somebody who's like 6'4", and you know, I got room. It's amazing. I was a little bit worried that I was not going to be able to ride this bike comfortably, but that's absolutely, it's fine. I can rip this thing and it performs great. I'm going to give this bike an 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect, but for the money, I really do think it's one of the best options out there. So anyways, let me know what you guys want to see me do with this thing. I'm looking to modify it, looking to be the first person to do power upgrades on it, because I don't think anybody's done that on YouTube yet. Go ahead, hit that like button, leave a nice comment down below for that YouTube algorithm, hit that subscribe button because I'm really looking forward to getting 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Long overdue. And I will see you guys soon in the next one. Later.